Hi everyone. As usual, today you are hearing from Isa Musa Poultry Farm. And if you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe my channel, like, comment below, and share my channel for other people to benefit from the information we are sharing across. Thank you very much. In today's video, we are going to talk about leg deformity, or we call it splayed legs in poultry, or we call it leg paralysis. As you can see, no chicken is perfect, meaning all chicken have defect of one sort or another. So in this video, you can see how we take the chicken off. We hold the legs with our two fingers, and the other individual is trying to help us to tie the leg. And when we tie the leg, we will not tie it too tight, so that in order to avoid blood from reaching the toes area, if you close it well too tight, maybe the blood will not be able to circulate well. So we will tie the leg closer to each other, and after we do that, then we cut the rope so that it won't make it to maybe fall down, or maybe the other chicken inside will not come and be pecking on the thread that we put. So there are many other alternatives that you can use if you do not have a thread like this that you can use. Split legs maybe occur during incubation, during the hatch or after hatch. The usual cause during or after the hatch is a hatcher or brooder floor that is too smooth for a chick to walk on. So it is leg slide out to the slide. As a result, the leg muscle can't develop. The chick cannot walk properly. If the condition is not corrected, the chick will die. Proper toweling, lining a smooth bottom hatcher and covering the brooder floor for the first few days will prevent the legs from splaying. So you can see in this video we just finished tying the leg, and we are trying to show you how the legs will look like after you finally tie the leg. So you will tie them closer to each other in a way that the thread or rope you use to tie it, it will not be too far from each other. So you can see here we have Noiler chicken, and we have Belgium guinea fowl that hatch from our farm. And the Belgium guinea fowl also tend to have these splayed legs, and we tie the rope in between their legs in order to prevent from the sliding. And you can see them, they are walking now properly for like 1 to 2 days. When we finally learn that they can walk properly, then maybe we can remove this thing that we put. So you can see. And also whenever you tie the legs, do proper care. Always come to check on them, because maybe the head of the one can enter into the legs that are tied. Maybe they cannot walk properly, and maybe when the head enter into the legs, maybe they can stuck there and they cannot do anything. So a chick with one or both legs splayed must have its leg hobbled or mechanically brought together, as you can see on this video, to help the chick stand until its muscle develops sufficiently to let it stand and walk on its own. So you can see this problem just like it is here. So now we have to take it and remove the head from the legs that we put the string on in between. So time to time, when you have this kind of problem, you have to be checking your day-old chick. You have to be checking carefully in order to avoid maybe some mortality problem or some other problem that might result from the one chick putting their head in between the leg of the other chick, because we put a rope in between the two legs. The hobble should be made of something soft and flexible that will not cut into the leg or bind as string or yarn would. So you can see these are actually some strategies that we can employ in order to avoid this problem from happening. And you have to keep an eye on the color of the feet to make sure the hobble or the string isn't cutting off circulation. Depending on how long the chick has been sliding around with its leg out from under, it may have a hard time getting used to having the legs properly positioned, just like you can see on these two videos that we are trying to do, on these two this thing that we're trying to show you. They have been sliding for quite some time, so the leg really deformed. Even if you put them together, it will be difficult for them to come back, so they might actually die at the long run. So if the whole chick fall over, space the legs a little further apart, then they normally will be, and each day rotate them or a little closer together. So you can see, just as you can see now, even if we tape them back, or maybe we use the rope, we tie them back, because the leg really deformed too much, because we didn't attend to these two. They are Belgium Guinea fowl, so maybe even if we try to do, maybe it will be difficult for them. And during the recovery, the chick must have a non-slip surface to work on, just like this one. During the recovery process, when you tie, you have to put them in a place like this, or maybe something that is not too slippery, so that they can actually walk on that. They have to train themselves to walk, and this will take maybe several days. And if you found that maybe the rope is tying them, and while you're looking at the leg and the blood circulation is not going through, you have to maybe remove the one you put and redo it again, so that the chick will learn to stand, just as you can see on these ones. This will allow the muscle to develop well, while it is still, you have to do this while the bones and the muscle are still flexible, and the more quickly it will learn to walk properly. If you do it as earlier as possible, the more it will learn to start to walk. So just like you can see here, they are already walking, and if you observe carefully, a lot of them will put the string. Initially, they cannot stand and walk like this, and we have to put the string in them so that they can walk. So you can see, this is how we do it. We have to make the leg closer, and we rotate it just as on the video. And you see, we do not have to maybe tie it too well, though we have to make it closer, and we have to do it just above the toe a little. It shouldn't be up to the knee area, just above the toe is okay, just like you can see on the video. And you have to tie a bit, not too tighter, so that it won't avoid blood from flowing to the toe area. And after you do that, you have to be observing carefully, in order to not to let your day-old die while stalking in between the head. You have to be observing carefully, so that when you do this, your chick will start to learn to walk again. And after 1, 2, 3 days, once they can start to walk by themselves, then maybe you can remove the this thing that you put on their legs. So this is finally coming to the end of this video. I hope you guys will have appreciated what we upload, and I hope you guys, if you have this problem, you can try it in your own farm, so that your day-old chick can learn to walk by themselves. Thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe my channel for more video upload. Thank you.